I'm a primary care doctor. I'm usually the one who tells the patient the diagnosis of cancer. I ask the patient to come with the spouse or a family members. No matter how gentle I try, I can sense the disappointment, the fear, the anxiety, and the sadness. I know there will be a long and difficult journey ahead of them. The center was built because we recognize the struggle of patients of Asian descent have in getting the right medical care. Language barrier, cultural differences, and even the perception of illness and death have a tremendous impact on the quality of care received.
So, Dr. Zito, thank you for the honor of being part of this panel. This is an outstanding panel. In fact, as I listened to everybody on the panel, they've said everything I intended to say. Everything we do to fortify people's spirit and to give them a sense of hope and to pay it forward and to give that love and kindness to someone makes them stronger, gives them more resilience in dealing with their treatment, and I think we're learning gets better outcomes. And at the end of the day, a better outcome and a better quality of life is what we're hoping for people who go through this horrible journey. So I recently celebrated 2 milestones in my life: 32 years of marriage and 2 years as a cancer survivor.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer 4 years ago. When the doctor confirmed the diagnosis, I was shocked because I never expected that cancer would hit me. So I feel very scared and worried. So I think the most needed thing that I need at that time is emotional support from the family and friends and comfort. So especially for friends that had cancer experience. So I have a friend from Seattle, so she called me and then talked to me. She had stage 3 breast cancer. So she shared with me her treatment, procedure, her physical and emotional challenges, and then what kind of food or nutrition is good for a cancer patient. And then finally, she shared with me her success recovery experience. So that's really encouraging. I feel that I'm not alone.
Easily based. The way we do healthcare a lot these days, and it works, but it doesn't work as well as the community-based clinics do, and particularly for what we would call primary care, even if it's primary care in cancer treatment. And so, this kind of an endeavor, I think, sets a good standard, frankly, for all sorts of different communities, whether they be one of the ethnic communities or whether they be for those people that look like me.
The Community Partnership Program, for folks that don't know, is a grant-making program that comes out of the Cancer Institute, and it was intentionally designed to support local communities in identifying first and then addressing their most pressing cancer-related needs. So intentionally designed for the communities to decide what the need is and then what the best way to address that need. And this we offer different levels of funding. We offer funding for defining what that need is, collecting data, understanding what the need is, testing solutions to address those needs, and then evaluating and sustaining those solutions. And something that's incredibly important to us is partnerships and collaborations with organizations like the Asian Health and Service Center, because you're able to develop, we as an institute wouldn't have that insider knowledge and the ability to really develop something that's culturally, linguistically, and geographically appropriate.
So the American Cancer Study is really focused on health equity by ensuring everyone has access to care, or cancer care, expert and reliable resources, available in different languages, to name a few things, and also just to support those cancer patients, their caregivers, and their families. So by having this partnership and really working together, ACS has been able to provide those free resources, be able to share programs and services to make sure that patients can get to their needed treatments with transportation or lodging needs, and just simply be able to provide more accessible care for the Asian population here, which is really important. I don't know if we locally would have this opportunity without your guys' collaboration support, so thank you for including us.
There's no more scary moment in time than when our patients hear that they have cancer, when their families hear that their loved one has cancer. To have a center that can help support them is tremendous.
So I think one of the hardest things is we see patients and they're coming to us with a new diagnosis of cancer, and that can be very overwhelming for the patient as well as their family. And then, as we were saying, navigating the system. So oftentimes for gynecologic cancers, it's complex treatments involving surgery, chemotherapy, radiation, many different scans. So some of the challenges we see, I think, is the language barrier. We have translators available, but that's in our clinic. You're trying to navigate to go to the different hospitals and get scans, having people who can support emotionally and physically for our patients is very helpful. I think this center can assist with that for the patients and their families being involved with this sort of diagnosis.
But then what they do is they bring together sort of an emotional bond and emotional support, as well as social support, and also really importantly is educational support, because no one thinks they're going to get cancer and you can't be an expert right away.
So I think this is a project, I jokes like we are flying a plane while we are building it. But thank you to Jeff Harrington's. We have a very simple ceremony to unveil the Asian Cancer Resource and Support Center. So this is maybe. So this is the moment from small to something real. Thank you. Through this mini conference, we haven't done any conference before, but this project, my hope is to make known of this project to the patient, to the family caregiver, to the healthcare system, to any champion who can make a louder voice than me. Thank you.
好高興有機會係波蘭新聞去幫我哋嚟到去推廣呢一個嘅中心。其實中心咧已經做癌症嘅服務咧做咗15年㗎啦，但係好多時咧就係我哋係去帶病人去睇醫生，我哋又去帶病人咧嚟到去接受治療，但係好多時冇一個固定嘅地方俾病人同埋家屬咧可以有一個地方覺得有支援嘅，咁所以搬咗嚟大樓之後咧。就呢個機構 Family Care 咧，俾到我哋一個咁嘅支持。首先係開咗一個嘅圖書館，咁呢個圖書館跟住喺我哋大樓呢度嘅時候咧，我哋就會搞一啲嘅講座，同埋咧我會搞好多個訓練咧，係訓練一啲嘅義工咧，係去幫助一啲嘅家庭。咁希望咧係可以達到一個咧係持續性嘅同埋全面性照顧呢啲嘅病者同埋家人。
梁主任想問下你咧，呢個癌症中心點解係覺得係一個咁重要嘅一個項目咧？因為喺成個州咧係冇另一個地方咧有咁嘅服務啦。另外咧就係我哋亞裔嘅病人咧，好多時咧就係諱疾忌醫，好多時咧喺診斷上邊咧係遲咗好多嘅。咁所以咧喺嗰個嘅治療、個康復嘅情況當中咧，亦都係比人哋差。咁再加上就係中心已經有一個好基礎嘅全面嘅一啲嘅服務，例如話有一啲支援嘅午餐服務啦，有啲嘅活動啦，咁所以病人同埋家屬咧都可以喺呢度有唔單止話對癌症嘅資料嘅知識，亦都可以咧透過其他嘅活動咧，讓佢哋有個全面嘅照顧。我知道咧，你哋嗰度咧係會有一啲所謂嘅 support group， 即係係啦，可唔可以講解一下呢個？你覺得係點解對癌症病人嚟講係一個咁重要嘅一個咧？因為譬如佢哋屋企已經有屋企人喺附近㗎啦。
支援小組咧可以有幾方面嘅唔同嘅，一方面咧就係好多時往往係被診斷有癌症嘅時候咧，覺得自己好孤單，好似即係點解係我，全世界係最慘係我嗰種嘅心態咧係冇人明白，咁所以咧支援小組可以透過大家同病相憐嘅時候咧，容易引起共鳴。咁另外一個支援小組可以俾家庭咧有一個嘅幫助，因為咧一個嘅癌症嘅診斷咧，唔係淨係個病者，而係成個家庭咧都要去幫助一齊嚟到去呢個康復嗰場仗。咁所以咧，病者嘅家屬都需要有休息嘅時間。咁所以我哋好睇重一樣嘢就係話，唔單止病者嘅家人咧都需要有一個支援嘅小組。咁所以咧，透過我哋唔同言語多方面嘅支持嘅時候咧，希望俾到我哋亞裔人士咧一啲貼身嘅係愛心嘅服侍。
And also Adventist Health Portland, Monona County, and also special sponsor go to AHSC, Pfizer, Kaiser Permanente, and Washington County, and on point. Thank you, and also we have a lot of people who sponsor table. Thank you very much.
On this one particular game, I was challenged by my best friend. Rumors were he was in fact the world champion. Of course, it's all fake news. On this one particular day, we stayed after school and we started our game in the hallway after most kids had left. My ego got the best of me. I took my time to find the best spot. By the time my friend counted 30, I wasn't ready. Now we all know how terror will strike you when somebody counts to 30 and you haven't found a hiding place.
Population in our hometown. I saw when I visited the center less than a year ago the beautiful state-of-the-art facility you have built to serve our community for years to come. During my time in the Congress, I have been proud to fight for policies that expand access to quality, affordable health care and make sure it's available to every American. We all understand that if you or a loved one doesn't have your health,